Yeah, Mama, this morning or last night, it felt like my legs interlocked. I'm so mad that they're getting rid of Good Witch.
Oh, it's just going to the Hallmark channel. It's not like it's gone.
Mama, why am I on season 7?
Well, hello there, my friends. I hope you all have been doing well. If you're new to my channel, hi there, I'm Izzy, and I'm glad that you're here. I'm a mom of 3, twin boys who are out in the world, and then our spunky little 11-year-old who is home with me. Husband is a crew member to a drag racing team, and his residence is mainly in Indiana. So how would you put that? I am married, stay-at-home, working mom, solo parenting, but married. And that's kind of crazy, isn't it? Anyhow, but I'm glad you're here, and I hope you stay for a visit. Piper and I both got sick the week that the hurricane came in. She got really sick on Friday. Hers started with sinuses, runny nose, and it progressed into going straight to her chest, and she got kind of croupy. And then mine hit over the weekend, so we just stayed home. We didn't do any church services. What's nice is that we can watch all that online now. And it took us all of a good week to get back to feeling normal. We both still have a little bit of a cough, but thankfully I keep medicine pretty on hand, so we were able to keep ourselves medicated over the weekend and kick it out of our systems. So now we're just trying to keep the vitamins going and just get our systems built back up, build some immunity back in. We are having to adjust to the different seasons and crops back in our area versus what we had up in Indiana. So I'm sure with the bringing fall and all the new crops starting to bloom, we just happened to catch some of that. So, but anyways, so this Sunday morning I decided to do some fried potatoes and onions. You guys know those are my favorites. And some bacon and eggs. I've done this a couple of times since I've been on the channel, and like I said, it's one of our favorites. So it was a request from my little one.
I wake up in the morning with a smile on my face, feeling thankful for the love and the happiness we chase. Sun is shining brightly, sky so blue and clear. With every breath I take, I'm grateful you are near. So thank you for the laughter, thank you for the tears, thank you for the moments that we hold dear. Thank you for the love, thank you for the light. I'm grateful every day, you make my world so bright. The world can be a crazy place with valleys and peaks, but you bring joy into my life, turn frowns into cheeks. Through With every step we take, our love will find its place. Thank you for the love, thank you for the light. I'm grateful every day, you make my world so bright. The world can be a crazy place with valleys and with geeks, but you bring joy into my life, turn frowns into cheeks. Through all the ups and downs, you've been my saving grace. With every step we take, our love will find its place.
We had some good news this week in our community. Our power company was able to get everyone fully restored and back online. It took about a full week after the storm hit, but thankfully they had crews that came in from Maryland to help them. We started out with, I think it was 25,000 community members that had lost their power, and there were trees down everywhere. It was actually amazing to see these giant oak trees just all over the place. It really was like devastation, and we didn't get hit near as bad as up in Asheville or Tennessee, but just what it did to our community, it's just so eye-opening. It makes you really re-examine and look at things a little bit different, and thankful for, everything that we have. No one here. There were a couple of houses, that we saw that had, tarps on their roofs and, had to have work done in their land, but we didn't have any casualties. There wasn't, any loss except for just, homes being damaged. I had a friend, a tree fell in her car, but that same weekend, the storm happened on Friday. Her first grandchild was born on Saturday, and, her whole perspective of things changed too. And she's just so grateful that her family was safe and that the grandbaby came without complications. The car can be replaced, and it's a true testament in itself. So we were very thankful, and we went to Saturday morning. This is on Sunday when I filmed this part. Saturday morning, we jumped up and went to Costco to grab some supplies and just get a few groceries. And we saw, it was the oddest thing. We saw trees down all over the place, and then we had heard that where our Costco was at, that there hadn't been any damage or any power loss, and it was like night and day. It was the weirdest thing, but again, thankful that everyone was safe, and the roads were clear, and our linemen were done. And in fact, they've actually gone down into South Georgia to help in the efforts down there. Augusta was hit really hard. So I think as of another group of fellas drove down this morning. So I think we've got 30 crew members from our power company down there helping with the efforts. So just say a little prayer for them, for their safety, because it's pretty bad down there. And who knows how long it'll take to get everyone fully back online. So Guess you can tell it got hot. I had to change my shirt. That was Piper sticking her hand, telling you guys hello. I wish that she would have told me that my hair was sticking up like a cockatoo. Good grief. But, it is what it is. It was, Sunday morning and just trying to get things done, but still it's funny when I see it. And it's nothing like looking at yourself and seeing your busted can of biscuits. That's a good thing I've started back up on my low carb eating. I seem to carry all my weight right there in my belly. I'm sure I'm not alone. That's just my problem area. So yes, I did start. Oh, Piper, with your foot on the dishwasher. I did start back doing low carb. It is one of my favorite ways to eat, and the intermittent fasting. I usually try to break it down. Right now, I'll probably start eating at 11 in the morning, and then I'll have my last meal by 6 o'clock every day. And then eventually I try to make it to where I'll have my first meal at 1 and do from 1 to 6. I don't do strict intermediate fasting. I will have a protein shake in the morning, and then that way I can work on getting my protein in and not skipping out on the protein. So I do good with that type of diet. I don't do well with lots of bread and sweets, especially with the bread. It really makes me feel bad. And which I started making cinnamon rolls every Saturday, so I'll have to cut down on the amount that I make so I can have enough for my parents and then just for Piper, because they really are good. I made a cream cheese frosting, or is it a frosting, I guess, for the ones I did this week, and they were so good. My husband was home, and I made them for him, and he loves cream cheese frosting. He does not eat a lot of sweets, but if it includes any kind of cream cheese frosting, he's going to try it out. And he told me that they were just awful. I should just get rid of the whole pan and no one else can have any, but they were just horrible. So they were a big hit with him. So now I'll just have to cut back on the portion sizes that I make. In other news, we did acquire a new little furry friend. The weekend that my parents came home from Pigeon Forge, they blew a tire. So they pulled off on an exit and they went to I guess it was like just a rundown gas station that was being used by like a homeless camp. And they didn't realize that when they got there. So they pulled over and they were in the process of changing the tire. And my mom apologized to one of the people there because he was waking up and was getting dressed in his car. And when he came out, she apologized for waking him up. And anyways, they got to talking, and he was actually getting up and getting dressed to head to church. And while they were talking, he mentioned that there was a kitten underneath his car. So Mom called it, and it came out to her. So she snagged him, and she said, "It's not yours?" And he said, "No, it's not mine." He said, "I don't know where it came from." So she picked him up, and she brought him home. And so now he's not been to the vet yet. But I did go out and get him Mom had to find me some dewormer. There wasn't any in our area. So she went down to see my grandpa at the VA. He stays at a VA nursing facility. And when she was down visiting him, she found some at the Walmart there. So he has been wormed. He's got a flea collar. He can eat. His eyes have changed color. So we figure he's at least 6 to 8 weeks old. So working on a vet appointment to get him in, and we'll get him checked out and then get him on the calendar to get him fixed. But his name is, Piper named him Banks, and he is not, hold on buddy, he is not solid black, he is black and white, but she is there you go, a fan of the Hocus Pocus, and of course Banks from Hocus Pocus. So this is probably as close as she'll get to a fully black cat until she gets out on her own. So now we're up to 4 cats and a dog, which has made things interesting to say the least. He is a good boy though. He we showed him the cat box. He did have one accident when we first got home that day and let him out. He had a little accident. And thankfully, he's just a small fry. So wasn't a big mess. But now he uses the cat box. And we've been giving him some wet food, as well as he's been eating the big cat's food. So he is doing really, really good. And it's been fun. We haven't had a kitten in quite a while. Chewy, our oldest cat, is 9 years old. And then we call them the twins that we got, the boy-girl set we rescued. They are 6 years old. So we haven't had a kitten in quite a while. And when we got the little ones, they weren't like kittens. They were probably, 9, 10, 11 months old. They were brought in from the hurricane that was coming in that year. From the coast, they were from Charleston, and they brought them into a local shelter here near to us, so we adopted them. And they were feral, so we've had to work with them for a long time. And Barry, the tiger, she does really, really good. You can't pick her up and carry her, but you can pet her, and she'll come sleep with me, and she lets you pet her, and she's all lovey-dovey. You just can't pick her up. And then Parker, her brother, he spends most of his time hiding in the closet. And if he's not in the closet, then he will go and sit on the cat tree or find a window to sit in. He's very skittish. He has not outgrown that. He likes to stay, if he's not in the closet, he'll be under our bed. He does feel comfortable with you. This is going to sound crazy, but if you go into the bathroom and you sit on the commode, he'll come out and he'll let you pet him and he'll let you love him all that you want. As soon as you move, he jumps up and he's gone again. And it's been that way since we got him. And I think a lot of that has to do with I always have kept all the cat boxes and cat food in our bathroom. So I think that's just his safe space. But he will at night get up on the bed and he'll come talk to me and lets me pet him. Again, you can't pick him up. You can't hold him. And when you love him, it's just going to be his head. He likes to have his head rubbed and his ears scratched. And that's it. There's not going to be any patting on the body. You scratch his head, scratch his ears, and he'll let you do it for just about 30 seconds. And that's all he needs. And then he goes away. He does go outside. They all go outside in the mornings. We open up the back door and let them just run and have fun. And he'll sit there at the door and meow. And I open it up and he runs into the house. And like I said, either it's going to be in the closet, which is where he spends the majority of his time, or underneath the bed. That's just how Parker works. So, and this little one, he has learned how to get all over the house. So we have to just watch him, make sure that we don't leave any doors open because he's too small to go outside. There isn't any trees in our yard, so if a hawk flies over, he's a goner. So, but again, his name is we call him Binky Boo, and he is a lot of fun. So I'll make sure to show him in some upcoming videos. He's just not in this one because he's hiding in the bedroom. I talked about before with Cash, I don't like to run the vacuum cleaner and stuff while he's in the house, but on this day, I just, sweeping the floor just wasn't in the cards for me, and he did really good. He tried to go after it, but I was able to make him stop. He seems to be doing better as far as, that kind of things. We're still working on trying to get him to not eat people and other animals. And it's been a battle. He's on the Prozac. I've mentioned that to y'all before as well. And he's had lots of training and meet and greets. And so far, nothing is working. We have to be really careful with him when people come into the driveway. He thinks that he needs to eat them all. And it's kind of scary. I'm not going to lie to you. The last week, he went after the garbage man and the UPS man and the mailman. And week before that, he went after the neighbor who was over on his property mowing his grass. So we're working with him. We're he's still taking his medicine and he's getting some training. We didn't get Cash until he was 6-7 months old, so we missed those younger puppy days, and we don't know what happened to him. We found him in the middle of the road. So we've talked about that before in the Meet Cash video, and he's a sweet boy, but we've got to get him over these little hurdles, because honestly, it's starting to turn into a liability. If he was to bite somebody, either on the neighbor's property or even on our property, we could not only get sued, but then you're looking at your homeowner's insurance telling us that, they're not going to cover us anymore. So we're taking all the steps to avoid that, but it's going to be a process. And he's a smart boy, and I'm hoping that it starts to click, that he's safe and that, we're just trying to help him learn to be, a really good boy. And we love him to death, but man, is he pushing it. Y'all, when he went after that trash man, it scared me to death. Piper was outside in the pajamas, chasing him down, trying to stop him. Oh, it was something else. But anyhow, we're just about done here in the dining room. I'm going to get the mop bucket out here in just a second and get these floors shined up. We had lots of rain with that hurricane, and I don't mop when it's like that because it's just not worth it with the animals coming in and out. But now that we've had sunshine for the last couple of days, it was time to get everything cleaned up and get these floors up and shining.
I'm wide awake, and all the voices in my head wanna play. They're gonna take me to the place where the bass and all the hidden ways unfold, where the noise and lights get too deep. And I'm heading out again like this will never end. Rhythm in my head, I can't control my feet. Rhythm in my head that I cannot betray. This the only way. I get down like an 808. I get down like an 808. I get down like an 808. I get down, 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 get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. Heading out again like this will never end. This will never end. Rhythm in my head, I can't control my feet. Can't control my feet. Rhythm in my head that I cannot betray. I cannot betray. I cannot betray. This the only way. I get down, 808. Get down, 808. Get down. Get down, 808. 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 Get down, 808.
You can't really see it in the video here, but these sliding glass doors were so nasty. All of the animals coming in and out were putting their paws up on the door there, let me know they wanted to come in. And of course, we had 3 or 4 days of rain, so it was gross. The inside not so bad, but the outside was all little orange paw prints, and I'll show you guys that in a second. As you can see, it was time for a bathroom cleanup. I have made a mess in there, and being that I use this bathroom pretty much myself, I've made one hell of a mess in here. So, excuse my cough. It was time to get it back under control and make it presentable.
For a second I thought it was you across the room. I was wrong. For a minute I heard the radio a tune. I thought I heard a song. So come on, baby, let's get down to business. You know that I don't play. Let's get down to business. I thought I saw it in your eyes. I was so wrong. I was so blind. It's the way you look at me. It's the way you make
I forgot that little old Binky Boo had made his appearance in the bathroom while I was cleaning up. So I'm glad you guys got to take a sneak peek. That is also going to be him adjusting the camera, which I find hilarious. He was playing with, I think we had bought some balls, and I think one of the little balls had rolled over underneath the tripod, and he was playing, but I didn't realize that he was bumping it. So, yep, that's our little Binky Boo. He's a little fella, and he's as sweet as he can be. Getting close to being done with this space, and I just wanted to take a few minutes and thank you all so much for your support and for being here for me. You don't know what it means. I love it. This is something that I do, when I have time, and it's not always easy. I do solo parent, and that's, I joke about it, but I am alone. My parents are here, but, as far as parenting and household responsibilities, it is mine. It falls on me. So it's harder for me to get lots of content filmed and to get it out to you, but I do enjoy it when I do it. And, Piper is 100% on board. Y'all, 100%, 110% on board. She'd have me filming every day if I could, but it's just not realistic. I do work full-time for a hospital system, so it's not something that I can always do. But I want to thank you, though, for real, from the bottom of my heart, for being here for me. I am going to be here soon doing an update to the bathroom. I found a rug on Temu that I purchased, and no, it isn't going to be everybody's taste, but it is ours. And I know you've noticed that I am tattooed, and I have several, but I am a fan of traditional artwork, and I'm going to carry that theme on into our bathroom space. My husband likes it as well. So since this is our private space, we're going to take advantage of that and do that in our in our bathroom. And I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fun. I haven't decided on a shade to paint the walls, but I am going to paint the 2 cabinets. I'm going to go ahead and paint them both gray, I believe. And then I'm going to do some shade of green. I'm in a green era right now, and I've done this before. Years ago, I painted the twins' room. It was called Crocodile Tears, and it was a beautiful color. It worked great with, we did a coastal theme in their bedroom with palm trees and stuff, and we were getting ready to sell it. And it was beautiful with the white sheets on the beds and the curtains. It was just, I don't know, everything just looked crisp and clean. So, but there's my new rug, and it is, like I said, not for everybody, but it is something that we like. Piper's checking it out. She likes it too. She likes the colors, and she likes the design. So I've got a few more pieces coming in for the walls, and I'm waiting on those. And then I'm going to pick a color out of the carpet there, one of the greens, And I think that's what I'll go with as far as like our shade in there. So more to come on that. We are also going to hopefully start working on the pantry build in November when my husband comes home. We're going to do that first, build the walls around that. I'm going to start going and getting the supplies to get that started, so when he comes home, we don't have to make multiple trips into town to take care of it. So shouldn't be too bad. It should be something we can get done in a day or two. And I'm just looking forward to having the walls up. So like I said, a couple projects in the works. So keep watching. Hopefully it'll all be something that you guys will enjoy. All right, my friends, that's going to do it for today's video. Again, thank you so much for stopping by for a visit, and I hope you will come back and visit again real soon. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, love one another, and I'll see you soon. Bye.